Hey guys, Hamal here again, just updating on the market. So this is from last week, obviously, Friday, Friday's action and what I did in reaction to that. So market continues to be in uptrend, as you can see on the MarketSmith page. Let's go to the charts very quick. So first one would be the Qs, which mimics NASDAQ. So as you can see, it's forming a flat base here. So it will probably consolidate here for a while, or it can break through this upper resistance line and then move forward. So most of the indexes are in a flat base here. So again, which is a positive sign. It needs to form a base if it needs to continue to move up, meaning this base will give it a time to consolidate a little bit and chew the gains. Same thing with spiders. You can see the same kind of flat base it's forming. Russell is it is in a consolidation. It's a very long or a very deep base. Again, it had a positive. So all the indexes had a positive couple weeks. This one had positive 2 weeks here. 50 had 2 weeks positive. Spiders also had 1 week positive, and Russell had 1 week positive. So things are looking better. So let's see here. Okay, not that one. So Friday, so I created a video on October 1st, which was Thursday. And you may want to follow that video first or review that video first before you go into this one. So what I had basically what I had communicated in that video was that I would like the index to pull down to this level right here. Okay, so that's what it did. This is spiders again. This is a daily chart. The other one we saw was a weekly chart. So in that video, I stated that if it pulls down here, I will go ahead and buy. Now, all of us know what happened. Most of us should know, if not everybody listening to this. If you're listening to this, should have known what happened on Friday. Yeah, we came to know that President Trump had contracted coronavirus. So did the First Lady. So obviously, we wish everyone well. Hopefully, everybody recovers. So that caused a panic. Kind of panic, not a real panic, but that was a concern among traders. So the indexes moved down, but as you can see, anytime it's an open candle, it opened lower and closed higher. Okay, so that's a good thing. So my plan was, once it pulls down to that level, I will buy, and that's what I did. So one of my 401k account was totally in cash, and I had told in the video that initially my plan was to go 25% in, but then I said I may go more in. And based on the price action, I really like what I saw. So I went 100% in. So what I did is I put 35% in spiders. Spiders meaning in that account, it is a socially responsible fund. I put 35% in Qs. So the Qs would be large cap growth fund. And then I put another 30% in small cap, which had the strongest day Friday. So again, you can, with the news we had, with the risk we had going into the weekend, my thoughts were, even if with this much risk, anything could have happened, right? Now, President Trump his situation could have got worse, which would have not been a good situation. So knowing those concerns, knowing the headline risk, going into weekend, the indexes performed really well, in my opinion. So that was the reason why I did go in 100% in my 401k account. Now, that being said, there is still a possibility that it could have gone either way. It could have gone up or down, because there's still room for this index to undercut this low and continue to go down, or it may consolidate here, and then, as we saw in the weekly chart, that base can consolidate and then continue to move up. So my thought process was, it will do that. It will consolidate a little bit more here, and then it should start its uptrend again. Now, I don't know how long that will take, but if you saw news over the weekend, President Trump is doing much better. He had, he had a lot of medications. Some of them were experimental, which again, I believe helped him. And I would not be surprised if he's back into White House tomorrow. So if you have seen futures, if I see the futures right now on my phone very quick, I believe they were up, which doesn't mean anything. We still have a long way to go. But futures are up. Nasdaq is up 1%, Dow 7.75%, and S&P 500 0.76%. So again, that was my reasoning to go in. Now I am going to stay in for a while unless something drastically negative happens. But again, this is what I would expect it to do. Continue to go sideways, and then start at some point these bands will continue to contract. And then, at some point in future, it will continue its uptrend unless otherwise happens. So just wanted to update everybody. Take care.